Hello and welcome back to the channel where we try to compound 10k to 1 million. It is today day 12 and our equity is at 18.2k. The reason for that is that we did take some longs yesterday and they all got stopped out. We also took some higher leveraged trades on some altcoins, and we learned a valuable lesson again and again and again that high leverage is just silly on the alts, and we got stopped out of a bunch of trades. So our equity could have been 22k, I think, but yeah, we made some mistakes. Let's do a quick trade disclaimer, pause the screen, make sure you understand this, and then we'll quickly take a look at the accounts. So we're still in most of the shorts. I think some of them got stopped out yesterday, but most of them just went more down, as did Bitcoin. I will redo the analysis on Bitcoin and ETH, and then we'll end the stream for now, but I will quickly start a new one and do some altcoin charting. Let's mute the mic and play some music and do the analysis for today. So basically we do have a CCV setup again today. Yesterday that didn't work out and we went lower. Let's just talk about yesterday for a second. So when we did the stream, we were about here, I think, and we talked about at least getting a 2 or 3% move down first before then a move up. We got that move down, and that is when that daily got hit. I started getting into some longs. Obviously they all got stopped out and we took a bunch of losses. We didn't hit that pivot and the downtrend continued, which is pretty strong right now. We do have some consolidation right now and trying to build some better market structure again. We again have a pivot right above us, just like yesterday. And the thing with this one is I would have wanted to see that monthly naked point of control hit, and we front run it by 0.4%. We then also have that value area high of the lower range. We do have some high volume nodes on different pools, and that monthly, that is between the CC of the whole move from 32 or 33 to 74. So this is kind of more interesting with the 7.5 speed fan also over there, but now we're inside the pockets of the speed fan, the 0.618 and the 0.66, which could hold us down for a while. Could we just range here for a while? That's definitely possible before losing that low, getting insights of this, maybe a quick move, and then going up, completing this downturn of this wave for then a relief rally upside. We're already talking way in advance right now. If we only look at today, is it possible that we complete the CCV setup and move up another 4%? It would be possible, since this move is also quite quick. That would backtest then our Corona low view up. I think it's better to see on a higher time frame. Yes, I would then backtest this view up, the weekly, the daily, where there was a lot of traffic, but eventually it got down. Would backtest that Corona view up. Question is it still too early to go move up? And is this still not ready? And do we want to see this, where there are a lot of high volume nodes, or we have the CC, the value area low of this local range, and then a bit lower we have that poor low that still hasn't been taken out. That would mean that we do take the liquidity of all these lows, but that also means again falling 8%, which would be a very quick move to the downside. and then we would at least envision ranging here for a bit, collecting some liquidity before moving up. I do think it's a difficult one to say that the low is already in. Let's see how this low. So yesterday we had a poor low. The low for today is also still poor. We also had a poor high yesterday. The day before was also a poor high. So we do have a lot of poor highs and poor lows. It doesn't really help us right now. I did watch this a few minutes ago. Let's go to 15 minutes. So that low that was put in, that was between these lows with bullish divergence. So that may explain this move up. The question is it already done? And do we have this range of between the golden pockets at 2% range? It is Tuesday today, so might be ranging day before more volatility on Wednesday. Wednesday is often a more volatile day. So the way we came down was actually on a loss of open interest. A lot of positions stopped out, and on this first move we did have a lot of shorts closing, pushing us up again. A lot of shorts opening in this move down, pushing us back. A lot of shorts opening. So in this section there were definitely a lot of shorts opening who have now been trapped. As long as we stay above this thing, why we could be stalling here is because of a lot of longs at the top and still shorts fighting back. But the volume is not especially great. Let's check how the USDT pair did. So we also had slight bullish divergence on these lows. Oh, I'm not even showing. I'm so sorry. So we also had slight bullish divergence on these lows. So drop in open interest on this move. A lot of shorts closing that pushed us back. Not so many. So this is why we had some bullish divergence between these lows, because in these candles there are a lot of shorts pushing us down, but we don't make a new low, and the down pressure makes a new low on the CBD where it's all accumulated. So then we have that push up with more longs opening, which is kind of good. Another bunch of shorts trying, but failing miserably. And again here, a lot of shorts trying to push us down. It doesn't really work, so they're not doing a great job. Right now, stock market is of course closed. but we did have another drop down. We should redo the analysis on ES. Let's do that in the next stream, and then let's go to a higher time frame. Yeah, we should redo this analysis and see how it goes. Let's quickly check. This is probably on the 0.38. Yeah, close to. And pivot also above. For now, I'm still happy to stay in my shorts and not do anything overexcited like I tried yesterday, which was kind of hurtful. I do want to see this monthly naked point of control taken out. Do we first get a move up, then take it out, take out the lows, or then a quick move up? So right now this daily doesn't concern us anymore. It's VWAP and does concern us. I don't think I want to have this weekly on, because there wasn't really much of a reaction. We could delete that one also. The fact that we rather fast got below 42 is kind of bearish. I'm not sure if we have the bull power to retest that one again. For me, I think it's possible that we form some kind of cool down period here and range for a while, at least for today. Maybe a few days, see some price action. If Bitcoin starts to range here, that would mean that the altcoins probably recover a bit, and we already see that, a lot of green numbers. So I don't really have a clear answer right now. I'm happy to wait for the monthly point of control, naked point of control, to be hit and take it from there. Otherwise, I will be waiting for this bigger CC with that monthly that already is tapped once, but I'm fine with that. And then I will take it from the order flow. Right now, we do have poor lows over here. So there is a big chance that we again take that low and make a range here first. Let's quickly do some ETH. Let's see what happens here. So we did have that perfect move down like we wanted, and then recovered already. So that was like this. Would this still play out? Probably could. Let's put that back on. So we do have a new daily over there. This one is gone. The weekly is gone for me. And we did make it new. So that would coincide with the CC, the opposite CC being hit if we now get that move up first. For another 15% back. We already can envision this anchored VWAPs moving down as well. So we have that daily. This could, if we get there, I'm not saying that we necessarily get this move, but if we get there and the time is right, then we do have a lot of confluence to short this back down from around 3.4k. Here we also missed that monthly by a few percent. Let's check on the BTC pair. So the BTC pair did get that move back up out of the, that's because ETH kind of stalled here while Bitcoin dropped further, so ETH BTC got that rise again. Which still is bullish for the alts if ETH BTC stays strong. I want to put an alert back here if we get re-enter that triangle. And let's see where we are right now on this move. Still below. Don't have a lot of confidence on that CC, but I would still want to see if we get above that daily again. This is still on the high time frame bullish market structure, making a new lower low, higher low. So the alts may continue to recover again. We did now, if we only check all the volume profiles, lose that bigger point of control of the whole price action of 2020, which we rejected from, then quickly lost that point of control of the downtrend, which is also the point of control of our local range. So the normal thing to expect is that we at least go to the value area low of this local range. Might be first backtest of the point of control, but not getting above that would mean at least going to the value area low. That might be only of this range, and we continue that range, or we can go back to the whole downtrend value area low, and if we go back to the value area low of the whole price action, then we should see 30k in a few weeks. If we want to get there, we need somewhere a bounce, and somewhere in this region. Let's turn that back on. So for a possible swing, long. It probably should be. And swing long, it might only take 1 week. This is already way too big of a I think you should include these lows as well in the low of the triangle, which means having a stop loss of 7% already for a possible move of 11, which isn't that great. Yeah, let's see what happens after such a big drop. It's expected that we form some kind of a range, and then it would be in a very easy trade that we take the low, swing failure, the low of the range, and then move up, and you have a quick scalp entry and the possibility to let that scalp run into swing. So that's the way I'm gonna handle this one. Look for a scalp entry and let it run into a swing if possible. So that's it for the analysis for today. Let's end this stream, and I will start a new stream in a few minutes to do some altcoins. Goodbye.